And the Gambia's Inspector General of Police, Sidi Mukhtar Toure, accompanied by a delegation of senior officers, is on a working visit to the Rwanda National Police. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology held a ceremony on Wednesday to award Chinese government scholarships to 10 engineering students at the University of Applied Science, Engineering and Technology, USAID. And for more on this and other stories coming up, I am Ansmane Sonyase. And here's the news in detail. Now, for over 2 decades, residents of Kololi and Kersering have endured the challenges of coping with poorly maintained roads, but now optimism is sweeping through these communities as the 2-kilometer road construction work is in full swing. QTV's Usman Jata gauged the opinion of some of the residents and commuters on the progress of the ongoing road construction, and he filed this report.
The ongoing construction is expected to transform the transportation landscape, putting an end to the decades-long struggles that have hindered mobility and economic growth. The road network, which began earlier this year, has already brought visible changes to the area, with workers paving and widening key roads that were once riddled with potholes and unpaved tracks. Residents like Pa Ansudanjo, Halifanjai and Omar Cham, who have long battled with inadequate infrastructure, are now expressing their excitement and relief as they witness the transformation firsthand.
I'm happy, definitely, and it came at the right time. I live here past 21 years. Life was very crazy poor. If you have a car here last for 2 months, it's spoiled.
We thank God and the government's intervention to construct this 2-kilometer road, because the road has been undeveloped for years. We are very happy because when development means water, electricity and good roads infrastructure, if completed before the rainy season, it will really ease our movement.
Before the construction of this road, many vehicles got damaged here, including my own. By the grace of God, once this road is ready, that will be a thing of the past. If the authorities could also help us with speed bumps and zebra crossings, it will protect our kids and reduce accidents.
For many years, residents of Kololi and Kersering have faced significant transportation difficulties. The lack of proper roads have been a major hindrance to trade, commuting and access to basic services. Fabaranjai operates a carpentry workshop, while Lamin Jete runs a welding workshop in Kersering. Both explained how the new road would uplift their businesses.
It's very good for ñun pour ñun mom liggéey bi baxna because daf lay dimbale suñu business bi am nga people moto yu dee romba fi dañ dee am sax old customers ak new customers.
The road construction is very good for my business. With the cars plying the road, we get a lot of customers. Once completed, it will bring more new customers because we will display our product so that it can be visible to the commuters.
This road was in a very terrible condition, dominated by potholes and gullies. I am very happy with the current progress of the construction because it's a plus for the nation's development.
During the rainy season, streets would turn into muddy obstacles, making travel almost impossible. For many years, women gardeners in Kersering have coped with the challenging conditions on this road. Fatu Sanyang elaborates.
At the entrance of our garden, we once had a well. I cannot call it a hole. If you enter inside this well of a hole, you could be trapped inside for a couple of minutes. Usually, we maneuver around the fence, and if you fell down, you will have to go home and change into new clothes. Since the start of the road construction, everything stopped, and because of that, we thank God a lot, and the President for ending our decades-long plight.
The ongoing construction is a critical step in addressing the long-standing issues of transportation and infrastructure in these communities. Fataline Hassin is the residence consultant of Pace Gamex JV.
This road is part of the milestone number 4, which would be handed over by end of March. But for lot 1, we have 4 milestones. First milestone number 1, which would be handed over by 15th of November, which almost finished. And milestone 2 should be handed over by 15th of December, which, let's say, almost finished. And this road is for milestone number 4. Milestone number 3, it will be road 5, P5, to be handed over on by end of January 2025.
As construction continues, the mood in both Kololi and Kersering is one of anticipation. Residents are eagerly looking forward to the day when they can finally say goodbye to the bumpy roads and travel with ease. Amidst the ongoing construction, residents have praised the current level of progress made and are hoping for a life-changing experience by the end of the project. Osman Jata reporting for QTV News.
Now, the Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Korean Partnership for Innovation of Agriculture, (KOPIA), on Thursday held its first symposium on sustainable rice production in the Gambia for stakeholders in the agriculture sector. Loliam Kamara has more.
The event, which brought together agricultural experts, stakeholders and policymakers from various countries, focused on strategies to improve rice farming practices and ensure sustainability in the Gambia. The theme of the symposium, Sustainable Rice Production in the Gambia, highlighted the country's efforts to reduce its dependence on rice imports and achieve greater self-sufficiency. Mustafa Drame, the Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture, said the symposium provides an opportunity for them to explore solutions and build partnerships that will allow them to grow more rice sustainably and meet the demands of our population. KOPIA aims to share South Korea's agricultural expertise, particularly in areas like crop production, irrigation systems, and farming machinery, to help improve agricultural practices in partner countries. Seolyeon Job is the head of African KOPIA Centers of RDA.
We will continue to carry out the project on the land provided and strive to select high-quality varieties and transfer technology. Thank you. In addition, we will work with DOA to ensure farmer awareness about the varieties grown in the demonstration fields established by the KOPIA Gambia office this year.
The Gambia's Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Dr. Demba Sabali, emphasized the importance of sustainable agricultural practices to enhance food security and economic growth. He noted that rice is one of the country's most essential food crops and a critical component of the national diet, urging greater collaboration to improve local production.
Improved rice production and productivity will have positive rural income effect and scarce foreign exchange saving effects. All of these will have positive impact on overall national socio-economic growth and the ultimate goal of the government to utilize innovative measures to effect a shift from the existing subsistence rice production system to a vibrant, commercially oriented production system with an enhanced value addition chain, which will be difficult to attain without the concerted national rice development strategy and an operational rice policy in place.
The symposium featured a series of presentations with experts from KOPIA, the National Agricultural Research Institute, NARI, the Food and Agricultural Organization, the National Seed Secretariat, sharing their knowledge on various aspects of rice production. Several solutions were proposed, including establishing training programs and public-private partnerships to invest in agricultural innovations. The Gambia's rice production, although the country's staple food, has long depended on imports. With efforts like this symposium and the ongoing collaboration with KOPIA, there is hope that the Gambia can reduce its rice importation dependency and ensure food security for its growing population. For QTV News, Loli M. Kamara.
The Inspector General of Police, Sidi Mukhtar Toure, accompanied by a delegation of senior officers, is on a working visit to the Rwanda National Police. The visit aims to strengthen the professionalism and operational capacity of the Gambia Police Force through collaboration. Alusise tells us more.
The delegation was warmly welcomed by Commissioner General Felix Namuhoranyi, the Inspector General of the Rwanda National Police, and engaged in fruitful discussions with senior Rwanda National Police officials and Rwanda's Minister of Interior. As part of the visit, the delegation toured state-of-the-art police facilities, reviewed advanced policing equipment, and gained valuable insights into Rwanda's innovative policing strategies and systems. A key milestone of the visit was the approval by Rwanda's Minister of Interior for the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Rwanda National Police and the Gambia Police Force. The agreement will enable eligible Gambian police personnel to pursue master's degrees at the Rwanda National Police College.
It is our wish, to reactivate, revitalize, these training programs, because as mentioned earlier, security sector reform has 3 sacrosanct principles, and one is capacity building, the other one is infrastructural development, and then you equally have what we call those structures that we have built, how you can equip those ones, including members of the force. Now, this transformation is somehow challenging to us, being a third world country. We don't have all the wherewithals to be able to further professionalize the force, even though there were massive support from the central government in terms of budgetary allocations. By and large, we're trying our level best, and coming here today, I believe, these are issues that I will discuss with my brother, General Felix, and to see how best we can support each other in that endeavor.
Visit is another opportunity for us to cement our relationship and explore more avenues of cooperation in different areas of mutual interest. Let me emphasize that all of these engagements we are having have been possible thanks to the cordial ties established by leadership of our 2 countries.
The police command says the visit highlights its commitment to adopting international best practice, enhancing operational efficiency, and promoting professional excellence through collaboration with global policing counterparts. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliou Cisse.
And a report there by Aliou Cisse on IGP Toure's visit to Rwanda will lead us to the commercial break, but we will be right back.
fii mooy fan fii mooy Inessa di place bi nga xam ne moom la ñëpp taam place bii bépp xeetu ataaya bu baax rek bu dugg see ci dëkk bi xamal li fii rek la am bara wërga bii neex na lool saf na ba pare tamit nag am gu bu neex boo ko naanee rek da ngay kontaan ci saas añ ba suur ba gëreesal li nga lekk jëndal baara ataaya bii ndax moom la ñëpp taam gis nga sama client bii ataaya bu neex bu ne moom laa koy njëkk a jox ndax moom kat ataaya bu neex rek lay wër baara wërga bii mooy warga bi gën te moo gën a saf kon nag ràññee leen ko bu baax kon daw leen gaaw ca Banjul foofu ca Inessa di place bi nga xam ni foofu rek nga ko mën a amee wholesale wala retail mu ngi foofu ci boori court house bi foofu ca Banjul wala nga daw ci bépp marché bépp supermarket bépp boutique fépp foo dugg rek di nga mën a am baara warga bii nga xam ne moom la ñëpp di wër tey baara warga moo dàq ci warga yi man maa ngi ci moom ndax su ma maree ataaya moom rek lay naan.
The Gambia Maritime Administration, GMA, was established in 2006 as the Government Maritime Regulatory Agency. In this role, GMA monitors, coordinates and regulates all maritime activities within the Gambia jurisdiction, primarily focusing on coastal, port and flag state duties relating to maritime safety and security, protection of marine environment and pollution prevention. Protection of the marine environment and pollution is cardinal to the blue economic governance and ensuring sustainability of the oceans. Promotion of the Gambia's blue economy is one of the important pillars of GMA's strategic objectives, through which it seeks to protect the ocean and other water bodies while ensuring their sustainable use and exploitation. GMA prides itself on adopting best practices in the implementation of its program and policies, and seeks to approach issues relating to the governance of the blue economy in a similar manner. Thus, GMA is inviting you to its Blue Economy Awareness Workshop the very first and one of its kind to create the necessary level of awareness and to appreciate the opportunities the blue economy can offer to the Gambia.
This is the Gambia Maritime Administration, GMA. We are what we do. Do not be left out. Be part of this very important capacity building event. It is geared towards establishing a formidable stakeholder platform that will harness and promote our blue economy for the socio-economic development of our people. And we are together in this. And together we are strong. Be there with us at Baobab Hotel from 16th to 20th December. Thank you.
Thanks for staying with us. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV Nightly News coming to you live from our studios on Caraba Avenue with me, Answana Iswanyase. Now, in a significant development and yet another sign of China's support to the education sector in the Gambia, the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology held a ceremony on Wednesday to award Chinese government scholarships to 10 engineering students at the University of Applied Science, Engineering and Technology USET to support their educational journey in the field of engineering. Yafatu Gay was at the event and Sina reports.
The event was attended by several government officials, academics, China's ambassador to the Gambia, and students who were elated to be beneficiaries of the life-changing opportunity. The scholarship letters were formally handed to the recipients by the Higher Education Minister and China's ambassador to the Gambia. The scholarship will strengthen the science, technology, engineering and mathematics, STEM, and the technical and vocational education and training TVET in the Gambia. Per Gomez, the Minister for Higher Education, emphasized the importance of international cooperation in education and the need to strengthen the knowledge base in STEM and TVET fields for national development.
This event also underscores the importance of international collaboration in achieving national development goals. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology remains steadfast in its commitment to fostering such partnerships, as they are instrumental in driving progress and ensuring sustainable development. Together with friends like the People's Republic of China, we can continue to empower our youth and strengthen the pillars of education, research and technology.
Liu Jing, China's ambassador to the Gambia, highlighted China's agenda in supporting the education sector in Africa, including here in the Gambia.
The President Xi also announced the 10 partnership actions for China and Africa to work together to promote modernization over the next 3 years, covering 10 major areas. In the areas of people-to-people exchange, President Xi announced that China will implement with Africa more solidly the future of African Vocational Education Cooperation Plan, establish together an engineering technology academy, and build 10 Luban workshops. And China will also provide 60,000 training opportunities for Africa, mainly for women and youth.
Abisatu Cham, a scholarship recipient, shared her excitement and gratitude to the Gambian and Chinese government.
It's with great privilege that I stand here to express our heartfelt gratitude to the Chinese ambassador and the people of the Republic of China. Your Excellency, your belief in the transformative power of education and your unwavering commitment to making a difference in the lives of the deserving scholars is nothing short of inspiring. Your dedication to fostering education and empowering young minds stand as a testament to the values of international cooperation and goodwill in line with the existing bilateral agreement between China and the Gambia. Your contributions will undoubtedly have a profound ripple effect, empowering not only scholarship beneficiaries, but also our families, our community, and the country at large.
Adu Yusuf Abdul Fattah, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of USET, says this initiative will motivate older students to venture into engineering and help promote the development of the education sector in the Gambia. China has long been a leader in promoting higher education, particularly in STEM and TVET sectors, and this scholarship program is a testament to the growing collaboration between the government of the Gambia and the government of the People's Republic of China. Reporting for QTV News, this is Yafat Gay.
Now, on Thursday, the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, in partnership with the National Center for Arts and Culture with stakeholders, briefed the media on the upcoming Banjul Cultural Festival. The briefing addressed future activities, security, and transportation concerns. Mamna Bukar was there and seen our reports.
The Banjul Cultural Festival has a long history dating back to the 1950s when it was first held as a regatta by the Gambia Yachting Association. Over the years, the festival has grown to become a major cultural event showcasing the diversity of Gambia's rich cultural heritage. This year's festival will begin on Christmas Day, the 25th of December, and last to the 1st of January, and will feature a wide range of activities that can be enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Hasum Sise is the Director General of the National Center for Arts and Culture.
The cultural groups also, all of them, have been busy putting things together, even doing their budgets and submitting it to us. You see, so basically, all the committees have been hard at work, so as to make this event a very, very successful event.
Throughout the week dedicated to the festival, hunting societies like Ekun Baba and Odile will parade masquerades in a stunning competition. Cultural groups will be celebrated and rewarded. Slots will be allotted to Christmas celebrations, sports, music, cultural displays, cultural festivities, and a fireworks display for the New Year celebration. Here is Suleiman Sow, the chairman of the Cultural Committee.
We are working towards an international festival, and that's very encouraging that it's starting from the capital, and I'm sure DG will agree with me that if this one is successful, it will follow through all over the country with other festivals as well.
While the festival mainly attracts locals from Banjul and other surrounding areas, it also welcomes tourists and visitors who want to experience the cultural traditions and festivities of the Gambia. An estimated 100,000 people are expected to attend this year's festival. To curb security and transportation concerns, the Fire Service, Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the Army, and police officers will be stationed around Banjul. Kemo Sane, representative of the chairperson of the Security Committee, and Ibrahim Akoli, the chairperson of the Transport Committee, shed light on future activities.
For Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we're going to dispatch almost 2 platoons. That is going to be close to 64 plots. 2 platoons will be available to ensure their security. And we're also going to have plainclothes officers that will also be, patrolling the city. And these people will be in disguise. So they'll be there to ensure that anything that they see fishy, then they will let the physical security to know.
Buses shall be available to transport people into and out of Banjul. This move is meant to minimize people coming in with their personal vehicles into Banjul while they can utilize a public transport system to come into Banjul and reduce the congestion that might arise.
The 2024 Banjul Cultural Festival is expected to bring in a lot of revenue for local business owners, benefit Banjul residents enormously, and carry Gambia's cultural heritage to an international landscape. The organizing body and all stakeholders concerned believe that the festival will be a tremendous success. Mamna Buka, reporting for QTV News.
Activista de Gambia, a youth-led society organization, partnered with Action Aid the Gambia to host an intergenerational dialogue focused on youth inclusion in civic spaces and local infrastructure for peace. The event was held in Jarasoma in the Lower River region. Our regional correspondent, Bakari Balde, tells us more.
The event brought together local authorities, women and youth to discuss pressing societal issues. It also provided an opportunity for the community to engage directly with authorities addressing challenges that may hinder local development. The activity targeted the North Bank, Lower River, Central River, and Upper River regions. Ansumana Kamara, the national coordinator of Activista de Gambia, highlights the significance of this intergenerational dialogue.
Intergenerational dialogue basically has to do with impactful and positive exchanges from between the older and the younger generation. That way we are able to learn how peace building is done in the past, focusing on the local infrastructures of peace. But also we want to lobby and ensure that there is high inclusion of women, PWDs, and also young people inclusion in district tribunals, in ward development committees, and also in village development committees.
Yaya Jajusi, the chief of Jara West, Landing Bisane, chairman of Mansakonko Era Council, and Boubacar Dabo, representative of the Soma Alcalo, all praised Activista de Gambia for initiating such an initiative.
We must learn to respect one another, especially the elderly. Children who show respect to elderly generations are often more responsible in society and are better equipped to take on leadership roles. If you want to succeed in life and hold leadership positions, respecting the elderly is essential. Without it, you won't be able to handle such responsibilities. This dialogue focuses on promoting peaceful coexistence, as sustainable development cannot thrive without peace and security. It is crucial for people to foster love and unity among themselves, as the absence of these values leads to hatred. The only solution to such grievances is dialogue. Today's generation faces numerous challenges. In the Gambia, we've witnessed changes in leadership from Sadauda Jawara to Yaya Jammeh and now Adama Barrow. However, the way some people perceive democracy often differs from the realities on the ground. With that in mind, I warmly welcome you to Soma Town.
Activista de Gambia focus on promoting youth engagement and empowerment throughout the Gambia. The theme for this event was Empowering Marginalized Youth for Inclusion in Civic Spaces and Local Infrastructure for Peace. Bakari Balde, QTV News.
And I'm afraid this is where we draw the curtains on this bulletin. Do join us tomorrow, same time, for another bulletin. Until then, on behalf of the entire production team, thanks for watching.